What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I had a decent amount of time now to test the flex tools. I did test them once already, and now what they did was they sent me another round of tools to try out, and so I figured I would do another review, or like a part 2 review of some of the existing tools and then some of the new tools that got sent to me. So by now you probably know the flex tools have been out for a little while now. This is a line of tools sold exclusively at Lowe's, and they are their big push is that they wanted to come out with a contractor line of tools. I have no complaints with these so far. They work, they're powerful. I think the only caveat I really have every time I use one of these tools is probably the weight of it, or the weight of them. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, you could just use a smaller battery. It's not going to last as long, I get it, but you can use a smaller battery, and I think you'll still be fine. Other than that, I have no complaints, guys. These things are still working great. They're running strong. And so what I did was I got these out on the job site, and I tested the cordless vacuum, the Sawzall, the drill, which I already have that in my first review, the new one, the Impact, and then the barrel grip jigsaw. And real quick, a couple things I want to tell you guys. 5-year warranty on the tools, but if you do get these and you register them by the end of the year, it's a lifetime warranty. 20% more power, 25% more runtime, and 50% faster charging. I do have the rapid charger, and that thing charges the batteries. I mean, I'm shocked by how fast it charges them. All right, what I'll do is I'll get the camera up close so you guys can kind of see what I have on the table and then what I tested. Okay, so here's what I tested. I tested their 24-volt flex cordless vacuum. Had a 5 amp hour battery in there. The Sawzall, which I do have that in my first review. The Impact, which that's new. I just started using and trying that out. The barrel grip jigsaw, which is new. And then the drill, which I have that in my video also. I'm also going to drop links down in the description below for each one of these. They'll take you directly to Lowe's website where you can purchase all these. Don't forget, guys, give me that thumbs up, hit that like button, share these videos, and subscribe to my channel. And if you got any questions, drop in the comment section below, and let's go. Let's get on the job site and start testing these. So first impressions out of the box. The handle came like this, and I would have it like that. But here's a carrying handle. I will say the only thing with this handle, don't get me wrong, it's strong, but I just noticed it's not connected here. And, you know, things happen at the end of the day. Things get thrown around. Things get thrown on top of things. I could see this, if it gets hit hard enough, snapping off. It has a suction control on here. And then this right here is called a filter cleaning system. So I guess what you do is, if you're losing suction, you take the end of this, put this in there, turn this on high, and it's a semi-automatic system to clean it, which I thought was kind of cool. It's also got reverse suction, so you can hook it up this way, and it's like a little cordless leaf blower. So I turn it around, I just realized it does come with one of these too. And you can store all your parts on the vacuum. So that's nice. They don't have to be in a separate box or anything. Also, it has 2 modes on here. So it has Eco mode, which is this one. And then it has Boost mode. It is 1.6 gallons, does have a 5-year warranty, and it's pretty lightweight. Obviously, it's even lighter with the battery out of there, but yeah, so let's test this thing out. Hodgepodge of stuff in here. There's composite shavings, there's rocks in here, there's sawdust, there's a piece of these, which is from a composite board, there's a random sticker tag, and I'm just going to leave all this in there. I'm just going to see if it'll suck it up. That's low speed. Let's flip it over. That's low speed. Let's flip it over and see if it sucks that in all the way. Hope you guys can see that in the camera. There we go. right, there you go. Works pretty well. Got all the stuff out of there. And then the only other thing I noticed though is sometimes if you hit it just right, this suction control wants to move really easily. So that's kind of a pain because it moves and then it's not sucking and you're like, oh, then you realize it was that. So you saw that piece of paper, I took this part off. As soon as I closed it all the way, it sucked it right up. All right guys, I'm using Flex 24 volt Sawzall brushless with a 5 amp battery. Even better, this side's got 3. Let's see how easy it is to cut through 3 of these. Guys, I'm not using a lot of effort either, really, to push down. I'm using some, but not a crazy amount. As I'm using the Flex 24 volt 1/2 inch cordless impact, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be driving these 4-inch lag bolts into this decking ledger board. And I mean, this thing is just a beast. And it works great. It's got this thing called a shock shield too. There's like it kind of like bounces around this part of the impact right here, and it prevents the shock in your hand, which I'm actually kind of amazed, but it works pretty well. I mean, I didn't feel much vibration in my hand or my arm when I was driving it in, but yep, another test on the job site, and it worked great. All right guys, I got to cut this notch for this piece of composite board. I've already started, but anyways, a couple things with this barrel grip jigsaw by Flex. The handles, I don't know if all barrel grips are like this because it's my first one, but the handle seems just a little too big for me to grasp all the way around. My hands just don't seem like they're big enough. And then the only other thing that I noticed is to release the blade. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera. There's like a little tab here and then a knob that you pull back on. I don't know if that's a fail point. I don't think so. I think you'd really have to slam this tool down in order to break that, but other than that, yeah, it looks pretty good. It's heavy duty, that's for sure. And then grabbing this is a little different because I've just never owned a barrel grip, so we'll see how it goes. My line started to disappear, of course, so I want to keep cutting, that's for sure. I want to be cutting blind when you gotta make a straight cut. Big no-no. Never works out. Okay, there you go, guys. Cuts it like nothing. Nice, clean, straight cut. And like I said, I've never owned a barrel grip, so that's a little hard for me to get used to. The barrel's a little bit bigger than I'd like, so it's hard for me to turn the switch on and off, you know, like this. I kind of got to move my hand up a little further to do it, but at any rate, it cut it. And there's the cut that it made.